Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream, and today I'm going to go over the 84 Donruss set. I've gone over this set before. It's just I was going to sleeve them up and put them away. You know, in those days when you completed a set, you would put 84 Donruss and you'd put mint. Mint didn't mean that all the cards were mint. Mint meant that it came straight out of the pack. You got them out of the pack, you put the set together, and you put them in the box. And really, this is the 1984. We didn't really sleeve them up a lot at all, really, until a little bit later, or we would put them in the binders. But I just put them in the boxes right from the pack. So I just wanted to kind of go over a little bit about the Donruss sets first. Let's take a look at a few of the years before I show you the 84. And the 84 is known mainly for this card right here. It's known mainly for the Don Mattingly. That was a huge card back in the day. But before that card, the 82s looked like this. First they came out in 81, they were terrible. 82s looked like this. It got a little bit better, but not much. In 83, they looked like this. They just kind of kept that little bat, but just switched it around. Put a little glove there, put the year a little bit different, but the quality and the pictures were still terrible. And then 84 came out, and 84 came out like that. And it was a big difference. They made a big difference. Here's an 84. The pictures were a lot better. The card just a lot better. They came out with the rated rookie. The Donruss logo just looked a lot better with the number like this versus the old style with the yellow, and a lot cleaner look. And then in 85, they also improved a little bit upon it, and this is what the 85 looked like. But to me, I think that the 84 was probably one of their better sets. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you a little bit of the 84s. You can take a look at those. The 82, 83, 84, and 85. The Donruss cards were not easy to find. You didn't find them in too many places. Usually you'd have to go to a card show or a card shop to get them. And this is the Tony Gwynn. They were just, to me in those days, they were beautiful cards compared to the other sets. The pictures were nice, and you know, they were just, this was one of the iconic cards of the year back in the day. And of course, you know, they had one of the things that was kind of weird though, trying to put the set together is, and I'll show you real quick, checklist here. Now you had a checklist here, which was for the Diamond Kings. I'll show you that. And then the regular checklist were these here. And they were numbered 1 through 6, and you can see it starts with number 27, Joel Skinner. And Joel Skinner's here in the box. That starts with him, Joel Skinner, number 27. It starts with the rated rookies. So it was kind of weird. And then these were numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, and then you had the last card was the chicken, number 651. And you had the puzzle. And then the puzzle was this. And it was a 63-piece puzzle, you can see. And the puzzle was of Duke Snyder. And this is what the puzzle looked like. That's the card of the puzzle of Duke Snyder. So I had the puzzles instead of the gum or anything like that. So that's what it had. I had the puzzle. Duke Snyder in there. And then these, first it started with the checklist. And this was the other checklist, not the yellow checklist I just showed you. And that started the Diamond Kings. And these were the stars of the day. You know, you had Robin Yao, you know, and a lot of these guys really never became anything. Dick Perez did a lot of drawings over the years. There's Rusty Staub. So some of these guys really didn't do real good. I mean, they were pretty good players in the day, but not Hall of Famers. Bruce Sutter, there's one. That's Parrish. So I sleeved all these up, and I'm going to try to sleeve up all the whole set. That's why I pulled it out. So I was going to put it in a bigger box. So there's Eddie Murray. So there's a few Hall of Famers, Mike Schmidt. But there's not that many. There's a nice weight box there. So that's the Diamond Kings subset. And that's the other checklist, which is like a different set there. So that's that. And then this is the rated rookies, which were in that set. These are the rated rookies. So that's what they look like. Of course, you saw the Joe Carter here. So those were the first cards that come right after the Diamond Kings. And what I'm doing is I'm just moving it out of this little box here. Moving out of this box. Because once I sleeve them all up, they're not going to fit in there. I'm going to put them in the bigger box here, which is an old box from my 74 Tops, which I put in another box after I sleeved those up. So I'm just kind of moving stuff in bigger boxes and sleeving everything up that I've had there. So I'm just going to run through some of the stars here that I have already sleeved up, so you can kind of take a good look at some of the set there. So here's Tony Fernandez, Eddie Murray, Robin Yount, Dave Winfield, there's Jim Rice, and Venezuela, George Brett. You can see these are real nice, some action poses in most of them, but then they have real nice portrait. And the pictures are really, really nice in this set. You see that Ricky Henderson. There's the Gary Carter. There's Reggie Jackson with the Angels. There's Harold Baines. So I pulled out all of the Hall of Famers, a lot of Hall of Famers here, and there's nice action shots here. There's Ozzie Smith. There's Pete Rose. And you can see the nice shot in the dugout back there. So I think this 84 Donruss set did a great job. Look at that, Dale Murphy. One of the best cards of Dale Murphy and Darryl Strawberry. So I want to give you guys a good look at some of these, you know, good action shots. Steve Carlton, Seaver. And then you got good portrait shots like this Bly 11 and this Boggs. So there's the Mike Schmidt. So I don't know, give me your opinion. What do you think of this set? To me, it's one of the best ones that Donruss produced, especially during that year. Look at that nice Lou Whitaker picture there. Lou Piniella, Lee Smith, you got Alan Trammell. So I pulled out the Hall of Famers. There's a nice Ryan Sandberg. Nice action shot there. And a nice Carew. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up the rest of this set. I'll show you a few of the common players, but I did want to pull out the stars and just kind of give you a good look at some of the stars. That's not a good shot of Ted Simmons, but you know, most of the shots are good. Tony Perez, Bruce Sutter, there's Jim Palmer. And you got these cards here, which are nice. The running reds. That's a nice shot of Dennis Eckersley. And there's the chicken. Technically, that's the last card in the set. A lot of people like this. Try to get it signed by the chicken. I think he will. It does say it on the back. If him, the chicken will again personally autograph all chicken cards sent to him. Send your request to Donruss. So he will sign them all. I don't know. I mean, this is from '84. I don't know if you could still send it to Donruss to do that, but I'm sure there's a lot of them out there. And then you have the Living Legends. And you have, you know, the Living Legends bench. Yes, which really are, again, when I talked about the set, the chicken is the last card, 651. But then the bench and the Yaz are kind of like inserts, A and B. So they're not leaving, you know, they don't even have a number, they're just A or B. So Donruss did a lot of things in those days that other companies hadn't done. And, you know, the set became pretty popular, especially because of the Mattingly. So I'll show you some more of the rated rookies. You know, this is prospecting at its best. Very few, you know, you had, well, Mattingly was a rookie, but it didn't come on the rated rookies. But if you look at the rated rookies here, you have very few that, you know, you have Joe Carter, Tony Fernandez. The rest of the guys really were not that great. I mean, they were good. I mean, Ron Darling was a good pitcher. But this is prospecting that doesn't really pan out if you collected only these rookies here. Tim Toffel, Doug Frobel, Greg Gagne, Mike Fuentes, Mike Brown, Mike Jeffcoat, Sid Fernandez, pretty good pitcher. But none of these were Hall of Famers. Chris Smith, you know, and then that's all of the rookie cards were that. That's all the rated rookies. And one thing I want to show you is, you know, these cards, even though they came out of packs, they were not even exact size. Look, I just put these even in the bottom as best I could, and you can see some of the cards are a little bit bigger. That's why sometimes you get minimum size, sometimes you don't, but that's how they all came out of the packs in the 80s. So these are some of the other guys here. So technically, this is where the set kind of starts after the rated rookies. So Buddy Bell, there you got Steve Garvey. So there's some guys in here that I haven't pulled out. Jack Clark. But most of the big stars, Hall of Famers, I pulled them out. But you can see they're nice pictures. You know, Biff Pocoroba, nice portrait shot there of some of these guys. And then you got some nice action shots. And you got Slight. So it's a pretty good looking set. I mean, I like it. I think it's one of the better sets. For 650 cards, it's a pretty big set. So you're going to find a lot of Don Hills and players like that. A lot of common guys in that set. So if you're going to open a box, probably not going to be worth it. Leave it sealed. So I'm going to go ahead and just sleeve all these things up. I want to give you guys a quick look at the 1984 Donruss set before I put them all away. What I do is I'll put them in this box here, sleeved up with all the stars. The only thing I'm going to leave out, of course, are going to be the slab cards. Other than that, the rest of them are going to be in the box sealed up. And probably going to stay there for who knows how long. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to show another set again. I think I've shown a lot of sets, beginning with my 59 set. If you go back and look at the history of my videos, and I'm just going through some of the ones that I really haven't been able to show you. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Have an awesome day. This is Orlando from My Collector's Dream, and I'll catch you on the next one.